Most of us had a feeling of deja vu, that sudden feeling that you have experienced an event before even though it's brand new. It's weird phenomena and people explain it by a memory of a past life or you dreamed about this future event. Still, if it is a real premonition of the future, then you should be able to make testable predictions, right? That's what cognitive psychologist Dr. Annie Cleary set out to examine, to predict the future by giving deja vu, but it doesn't turn out the way she wanted. Stay tuned, cause this is Rebound Box. Cleary has been studying deja vu for more than a decade and has made some solid discoveries about this mysterious phenomena. In her research, she found that it's a trick of memory that usually happens when you think you recall something but you can't quite place it, a little like having a word on the tip of your tongue. As a result, she's actually been able to recreate the feeling in a lab setting by creating scenes that are laid out identically but with different scenery. For a new study published in Psychological Science in March 2018, Cleary and her team once again triggered deja vu in study volunteers and then asked them to predict what would happen next. Here's how they did it. First, the 298 volunteers watched 16 study videos of the scenes that researchers had set up in the computer game. The videos each begin with a female voice announcing and then repeating the name of the scene. Then volunteers watched as the camera moved through the scene, making turns at various landmarks. Next, the volunteers watched 32 test videos of the scenes that were visually different but spatially identical to the study scenes. This time, however, the video froze before the final turn so the volunteers could predict which way it would go. In other words, they would have to predict the same video with different arrangements they have seen until now. The result? Even though about half of the volunteers were struck by the feeling that they could accurately predict the future when seeing the new scenes, their actual predictions for that final turn was not any close to the actual answer. Meaning, even though we can force someone to have deja vu, it clearly tells it is at least not linked to the future visions. Feeling sad or good about it? So until the next amazing video, keep learning and keep rebounding.